Welcome back, my friends, to my last brain cell. And question of the day, it's primarily for the ladies, because I'll just get to the question. Ladies, when you first see a guy, right? Like, what is the one thing that catches your eye immediately, right? Now, I don't know about my fellow fellas, but for me personally, right? Like, I eat with my eyes, as crazy as that sounds, right? So when I'm looking at a woman, one of the first things I notice is her face, her smile. Then I go to look at some of the other superficial things like, what's her gait like? And for those of you who have a very small vocabulary, the gait is like her stride, like how she walking, right? The next thing I look at, because I'm just a guy, what that cake look like? And I know that sounds crazy. Like it's easier for a guy, right, to be like, yo, her body is nice, because women's attributes are just a little bit more prevalent on their body, right? Obviously, for guys, they can see, oh, does he have muscle? What's his body type like? Is he heavy? Is he slim? Like, those things are obvious, but for a guy, I can obviously see your chest and your ass a little bit easier. But I am curious to know, like, for women, what's that attribute that immediately catches your eye for on a guy? I've had a lot of women tell me that they appreciate a guy um, with a nice butt, and it really threw me off because I did not know Connect Four that women thought like that. Now me, my family, at least on my mom's side, we all have like thick thighs. And to be honest, I've been double cheeked up my entire life. I mean, I'll never forget. I'll never forget one time in college, I was wearing like some dress pants and a button up shirt. I think I had some like presentation for class or something. I don't quite remember, but I remember standing. We had a sandwich station where you can get like wraps and stuff, right? I remember standing at this sandwich station. One of my homegirls came up behind me and pinched my butt, and I never felt more violated in my entire life. I turned around like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? She was like, Dakota, I'm sorry, but your butt looks amazing in those pants. And it's crazy to say this, but I was kind of instantly flattered, and then I was immediately angry again. Like, don't you fucking patronize me. Don't objectify my body like this. She was like, hey, guys do it to us all the time. And then I had to take a step back and be like, oh shit, is this what, like, I don't run around pinching girls' butts. That's crazy. I mean, that's insane. But like, I be staring sometimes. Sometimes I'm only a man. I'm just human. I know it's not right. Sometimes I can't help myself. And now I go to the gym, right? I'm 31 years old and I've only been working out for like the last 7-ish years, right? So now I go to the gym, and the gym is filled with amazing bodied baddies. Like, amazing. Like, you can tell that they're putting the work in. And I be seeing cake everywhere. But the reason I brought that part up is because now that I work out, I I've always been a bigger guy, right? So now I work out and I'm building my strength and things. And one thing I've really noticed, like when I'm wearing certain gym pants, my butt looks crazy. And I know that sounds like a bizarre statement to say, but it's just facts. So it made me think like, yo, when I be doing deadlifts or squats or something, is someone staring at my cake? Is it happening to me? Am I a victim? It's crazy to think about. But yeah, ladies, I'm really curious to know what is something that catches your eye on a guy. Besides like, is he handsome or what his body is like? Well, I guess those are as important. So you can include those too. Yeah. And while you're answering those questions, let's move on to pick your poison. I've been having too much fun with these pick your poison scenarios. Like, it's been great. And like I said, there's still hella cards in here, y'all. Hella cards. And I've gone through probably at least half at this point. But yeah, man, this game here, I'm trying to go a little quicker. It's been crazy. Let's gather these motherfuckers up. Be unable to chew with your mouth closed. That's fucking disgusting. Spend the next 24 months on a submarine that can't surface due to a threat of nuclear, that was weird, war. Drink only plain water for the rest of your life. All right, so boom. Because I'm an adult with manners. I'm not chewing with my mouth like open. That's fucking disgusting. Like, it pisses me off when I see shit like that. That's nasty as hell. You have no home training. Get help and be better. Spend the next 24 months in the submarine. So next 2 years, I gotta be in a sub that can't surface. I want to assume that my sub is stocked with all the things that I need. Like, I have rations, I got water, I got entertainment. It doesn't say alone, so I wonder if I have friends or a companion with me. But drink only plain water for the rest of your life. So that doesn't sound as horrible as like they think it does, right? When I did 75 hard earlier this year, all I was drinking was water. I didn't drink soda, I didn't drink juice, I couldn't drink alcohol, and it wasn't that hard. When I first started working out, like, all I did was drink water. Tell a lie. That's a lie. That's not true. I drink primarily water. Like, I would drink a gallon a day, but to drink only plain water for the rest of my life, so I couldn't get drunk. You know, that's not horrible. Because, you see, the thing is with this submarine, yeah, your boy can't swim. I can't. I don't need you to. I don't need to hear your mouth. I can't swim. Okay. So if something happens on this submarine, I'm fucked. Honestly, even if I could swim, I'd be fucked regardless due to the water pressure. Yeah, I don't want to die in a watery grave with who knows what secrets down there. I think I can survive drinking only plain water for the rest of my life. It doesn't say like I can't eat. I just assume, oh shit, that's gonna suck kind of, solely because, like, hey, I just gotta get used to working out without pre-workout. My mind just went to shit. I can't do pre-workout, I can't do protein drinks, which should be fine. I think, yeah, that one sounds the most doable of all three of them. So let me know what you guys would pick. Are you going to choose the one that obviously exploits your lack of home training and choose be unable to chew with your mouth closed? Are you going to, sit in this sub for 2 years due to a threat of a nuclear war? Or are you just going to be a fucking, human being who cares about their body and drink only plain water? Like, I've been drinking a lot of diet soda recently because 0 calories, and I didn't realize, or I forgot how good soda actually is. I'm not a big soda drinker, but diet soda, it's not bad. It's not bad. But honestly, I'll give that shit up easily. If I only could drink plain water for the rest of my life, that's light work. I'm not even a fan of sparkling water, so having to give up sparkling water wouldn't be hard. Like, the only sparkling water I really fuck with these days is Liquid Death. And I don't know what it is about it, but it doesn't taste like TV static. It actually tastes like good sparkling water. It tastes like fizzy water. I know that sounds exactly like what sparkling water is, but something about Liquid Death, man, it's just top tier. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna drink only plain water for the rest of my life. Tell me what you guys would pick. And while you are writing your answers, I'ma smoothly move on to the Wheel of Fun. Almighty Wheel, what do you have for us today? That was a good spin. Healthy spin. Man, y'all know it's my favorite topic. Anime. So in the anime world, all right, I'm gonna talk about 2 things from anime. So I watch anime. I get most of my shows the latter half of the week, right? Like Thursday, I get anime, and Saturday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday are my anime days. That's when all the new anime comes out. I haven't been watching like already established anime. I've been watching like the weekly simulcast. This past weekend, the heat we got this past weekend was insane. So I'm gonna start with, man, I'm gonna give respect to Dragon Ball Daima, because the fight between Goku and Glorio was fire, but it also quickly established how much stronger even a childlike Goku, or not childlike, a child Goku is compared to Glorio. Now, obviously, this Goku, for those of you who don't know, Dragon Ball Daima takes place right after, I think, the Buu Saga, and the warriors who beat Buu have been turned into children, but they've retained all their knowledge. Like, they still have all their battle experience and everything, right? So right now they're on a mission to like save their homie Dende and to also obviously turn back into adults. So Goku right now is somewhere, trying to fulfill this mission, right? But Goku fought this dude Glorio, and it was a good fight. Now, Dragon Ball Daima, I gotta give props to again because the animation is crisp. It's so crisp. Like, it's crispy. So the action in the animation on point. The fight they had was crazy, and it was hilarious to me how the the line in the sand was drawn as far as how strong Glorio is compared to Goku. Glorio seemed to be holding his own against base Goku. But the moment Goku went Super Saiyan 1, Glorio stood no chance. No chance. And that's Super Saiyan 1. Because obviously at this point, there's no... So this is before the events of Dragon Ball Super. But after Buu. So Goku has achieved Super Saiyan 3. He only went 1 and quickly established his dominance, right? So that was Dragon Ball Daima. I don't know which one to say for... Okay, let's talk about Blue Lock. As much as I want the animation to be crispier, this episode had me on the edge of my seat. When Nagi scored that goal, my jaw dropped. I felt like I was in the stands with everybody in that show. I was like, yo, I don't watch soccer in real life. So I don't know if what these people are doing are anywhere near possible in real life. I'm sure to some degree there's some realism, but because it's an anime, obviously there's some over-the-top stuff. Yo, this boy Nagi trapped the ball in his foot, kicked the ball off the ground, and then scored a goal. And it was sexy. Watching Blue Lock makes me want to watch soccer. Just to see, but then I'm afraid I'm going to be pissed because watching a soccer match is not going to match the same level of excitement that I get while watching Blue Lock. Yeah, Blue Lock, that episode was fire. But the most fire episode this weekend goes to Bleach. Let's take a moment to be so thankful that Studio Pierrot decided to finally animate Thousand Year Blood War arc. And more importantly, that they animated it in this time when the animation can be crisp. They don't have to do any filler and they can focus solely on the content that they have. But then they're also taking some creative, like, what's what I'm looking for? Creative control in that they're extending some battles. Yo, we saw Renji versus Ishida, Uryu. I couldn't believe what I was watching. Renji snapped. Renji's not my favorite character on Bleach. Honestly, I don't think I really have a favorite character on Bleach. But I know it's not Renji. My man's, one of my homies, is his favorite character. And this fight made me understand why. Renji snapped. Yeah. I watched that fight again today while I was doing cardio. Insanity. Like, one animation level, off the charts. Off the charts. The action, high octane. Now, my friends and I, when we're talking about anime, we always like to give clarification on whether or not you can, just watch. If it's a throwaway episode, just watching on your phone. But if something crazy happened, you have to watch it on the big screen. You have to put it on your television to be able to really immerse yourself in what's going on. This Bleach episode was a big screen episode. Big screen. You can't... If you watch that episode on your phone first, You did yourself a disservice, and you need to learn how to rewind time to go back and watch it on your TV first. Because man, that was a fight. It was crazy. Thank you, Studio Pierrot. Now, the only thing I need from you, Studio Pierrot, look at me, look at me, look at me. I need a Black Clover announcement. I need it. I need it. Black Clover, yeah, I need that back. ASAP. It's been 3 years since Black Clover stopped airing, and I understand why. The anime was dangerously close to the manga, and now with the Black Clover manga is seasonal in a sense. We're only quarterly. We're only getting a few chapters every couple of months. So in the last year, I think we've only gotten like 7 chapters, right? Maybe even last year plus, it's been like 7 chapters. All the chapters have been bangers. Nothing but bangers. But now we're at a point where there's enough leeway in between where the anime ended and where the chapters are now that Pierrot can give us a season, just like how they're doing with Thousand Year Blood War. Now, Thousand Year Blood War, they're giving it to us seasonally in cores, like they're breaking it up. Like we get 12 episodes here, 12 episodes there, and they're doing that with a manga that's already finished. So I can kind of understand their hesitance when it comes to Clover, but I need Black Clover back expeditiously because the story, the most recent chapters, we just got 3 chapters of Black Clover. And when I tell you, I feel like I say this a lot to my friends. Like, when these panels get animated, it's gonna fuck y'all up. Every Black Clover hater out there is gonna have to eat fucking crow. Because, man, there's some shit that y'all just not ready for. Let me stop talking, because y'all know I can talk anime all day long. But yeah, man, I'm really excited. Today's what? Today is Tuesday. So I'll get some more anime this weekend. So I'll get Don on Thursday, which also had an amazing episode. It was very emotional. They handled those panels very well. It's always interesting, when you have something emotional happen in the manga. So the book version, right? It's always interesting to see how a studio will animate it, because there's sound design, there's obviously the choreography of how the scene flows. I'll never forget when Naruto went Baryon mode and we lost Kurama in the pages. I was emotional, but then watching the episode, I fucking cried. I'm not too big to admit it, man. Watching Kurama fade away in the episode of Boruto when Naruto had to say goodbye to him, it was so emotionally charged. Like I felt like I was losing my best friend. It's always a treat to see how studios handle situations like this. And Science Saru did not disappoint with how they handled Don's episode, man. Apparently, it's one of the highest rated episodes in anime this year. I think there was a One Piece episode that got the same rating, a 9.8. And I totally understand why. Don is crazy, man. It's a great show. Yeah. But let me stop talking about anime because I can go on forever. Today, as promised, I got something for y'all. We're back with another dubby try. So, today's flavor, Pushin' Punch. Last time we tried the Calio Cream, so this one is a blend of fruit punch plus lemon and lime. I feel like this should be good. The Calio Cream, the creamsicle, that shit was so good. And again, only 100 milligrams of caffeine. I know it's late at night, but 100 vanillies of caffeine should not bother me. I should be able to go to bed pretty smoothly. But I will say this: when I drank the Calio Cream on Sunday, I definitely did feel a bit of reinvigoration in my body, which was very nice. Now, I've already gone through 300 grams of caffeine today, 300 milligrams, not grams of caffeine. That's crazy. I've gone through 300 milligrams of caffeine today because I went to the gym, right? So having an extra hundo, I should be good. But let's stop talking. Cheers. I'm convinced that they can't miss. It's fruit punch. One thing I think I like the most about this so far is that it tastes like the flavor without like any backlash. And I can't fully describe what I mean by backlash, but like there's no bizarre aftertaste. That's what I mean. Like there's nothing, this is just straight fruit punch. If you poured the Minute Maid fruit punch and this and made me taste test both, I'm gonna just say you gave me the same drink because this is fruit punch. Dubby, I fuck with y'all, man. I got one more flavor to try, y'all. One more flavor to try, and I have a feeling it's gonna be a banger. So if you want to try some of these flavors, go check out dubby.gg and use my code, my last brain cell, all one word, to save yourself some bread. And honestly, obviously, you help me as well. This is all, I don't do this for money. I do this because it's fun. I do this because it's relieving for me. I enjoy sitting in front of this camera and just chatting shit with y'all. I can't say if it's my purpose, but I know it's something I feel like I'm meant to do right now. It's been great for my mental. I mean, this is the time of year when like depression really kicks my ass. And I've been feeling between prayer, talking to the big man upstairs, which I need to be better at. I'm sorry. And this, my mental's been on the up. So yeah. But if you go to w.gg and use my code, my last brain cell, I get a little shmoney. Shameless plug. So go check them out. As always, y'all, I appreciate you tuning in and stopping by. This is King Echo, signing off.